Guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I want to show you how I organize my spices and my measuring cups and spoons. So let's start here in our spices, and I thought I'd do this before we moved out of this house just so you could see how I organized it while I was in a smaller house. So right now I have like what do you call this, a riser. And I bought this, I believe, from Canadian Tire, but they sell this anywhere, like any kind of bed and bath, any kind of home store. And basically it has 3 tiers. So I'll just show you guys here. There's one tier there, if my camera can focus. Okay, so there's one tier here, then there's another one, and then another one on the back, and I didn't remove the sticker, but you can do so. And I use the small mason jars. I forget how many ounces this is. If I can find out, I will link that down in the description box below. But basically, I put them all in these containers, and those small packets of spices fit in here. One whole bag fits in here very comfortably, so that's why I chose these containers. Because I use a lot of spices, I didn't want to also be refilling things over and over again, like maybe every week or every 2 weeks or anything like that. And this way I can keep this for at least a month or more and not have to keep refilling. Plus, I don't have to keep extra bags on hand. I just buy the small bag of herbs or spices and it fits comfortably in there. So I have a lot of spices in there. I'm not going to go through and tell you what they are. If you're curious, you can leave me a comment down below and I will answer your questions, or I'll make a video on that if you're interested. But basically, those are my spices there, and I have 3 tiers of those jars. Then, because this space is small, but I still had extra space, I bought these little spice jars from the dollar store, Dollarama, and I think I paid $1.25 for 3. And so I bought 2 sets, and so this houses my other spices that maybe I want to take to the table, like the cinnamon. Sometimes we sprinkle that on pancakes, and so I have that there. Some cardamom. The rest of them may be spices that I don't use all the time. So some curry powder. I sometimes like to sprinkle that in the food. Although I do have a big jar of curry powder up here for actually making curry. So going back down here, these are just for sprinkling on things, or any kind of extra spice that I didn't get to fill in there. So for example, this is cayenne, and I didn't have cayenne for the longest time, and I decided to fill in there. This is also mustard powder, so I decided to put some in there because I don't use it that often. And yeah, and so then I have an extra jar here in case I wanted to put more spices. And you can see I have room here for extra jars like this. Probably 3 more can fit here, but I didn't buy that. I just decided to keep these ones in their jar. Now eventually, ideally, I would like to buy more of these jars and just fit that here if I was staying here, and I would have dumped these out into there. Since I am moving, I decided not to do that. So this is how I am organizing my spices. Now, onto my cupboard door. I'll show you, I have my measuring cups and measuring spoons, and I just put them from largest to smallest, and I hung them on 3M hooks. And these are great. They come off very cleanly. You can see I started to take them off. But basically you just stick them up there, and these have been on for maybe a year, and I've never had to reposition them or redo them, or they've never fallen out. Okay, so that's how I'm organizing my spices and my measuring spoons. I'll just show you quickly up here. I keep my sauces and oils. My camera can focus today. And then I keep a large tub of salt just because I use a spoon to measure it, like just like regular spoon, and I just dip it and kind of average out the salt. And also too, for when we're baking, this makes it easy for my kids. So it's more for my kids, just to make it easy for them to put their spoon in there and measure it out, not make such a big mess on the counter. Okay, then you can see I have my oil sprayer here at the back, and a large thing of pepper, black pepper is in there, so you can grind that freshly on our pasta. Then I have some curry powder, some curry, like coriander, and then some curry powder mix, and I do need to replenish this, so I do need to grind some more. Then at the back we have the actual just coriander, and this is what we call it, but this is the English name, coriander, and I will grind that up and put that in this bottle here. Okay, so that's for making curry. And then we have cumin, or we call it jeera, so cumin seeds, and I use that quite a bit, so I have a big bottle of it. I just keep a big bottle of it. I do have ground cumin here for when I need to put in meats or sauces or anything, but sometimes I do use the whole cumin, like this. Okay, then I have some turmeric. Okay, and then at the back I just have an empty jar because it's for the spices that make up this mix here, but I ran out of it and I didn't get to make any just because we've been so busy with the move. So that is that. And up on the top I have my vinegars and oils that I don't use that often, and also some other spices that I don't use that often, pickling spices and just different kinds of curry spices up there. I also have red wine vinegar in the corner there, if you guys can see right up there. Okay, so that's it guys, that's how I'm organizing my spice cupboard. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys got something out of it, and if you have a small space, I encourage you to organize your spices this way. I can see everything that I have, and you know, I might not be able to see the labels, but I can definitely see the tops of the jars and see what spices are in there. And then, you know, it's not a hard thing to just kind of lift it up and see your label. Now, I haven't labeled all these jars, but that's because I know what's in there and I'm the one who uses them mainly. However, in the next house, I probably will label them. Okay, so that's it. If you guys have any questions, please leave them down below. Let me know how, if you guys have these tiered organizers, how you like them, if you found any challenges with them. But let me know if you use one of these tiered organizers. Okay, so thanks guys for watching. Please give this a huge thumbs up and click on my picture for some more joyful organizing inspiration. Thanks guys so much for watching, and have a great day.